Gwituika uguo. Thank you. Mbura nĩ yurĩte na nguga last week nĩ twajitie gukorwo na twina wasiwasi tuno me koirie kaniga icoka gikia. Riu gakia ri riu tukiajia gukorwo na wasiwasi hii yahota gukorwo ni tere yari ya November ndikani gurika November irire hanini igikia completely no tondu weekend kuroirire ri twacokerie mwathani ngatho ni muno riu arimi tucoke migunda nigetha turime
he handu ugana haria ndiuganire togotoka handu ugatiriri hangihingiririo tumai macio matige kura guthiete atia ri kuri ni improvement
thirikari ya Kajiado no iraruta wira no ndiraruta wira ucio ave iro rimwe muri oraga tani atuka critical muno no jikarangi ngimarageria to ndike moy ona mwazire ingi ndi moy athirikari ni guthira mbere kumariria matikite undu no
keto hope ni makwara hoka
matikite undu na ndiko ni hoy wakinya re karisirwa hara sinete ugira mwana wa rugongo ri tathiri kwaira au kona na dam natural natural dam nene igana ole chala na mai macio tondu matihingiirwo one side bura yake
audhi mathia
mothe I think it's millions of liters of water
millions
na hau gucia indo ta hii mange wataka billion kamwe na mauri ya thirikari mateithia 1 billion would be enough mekire na mai macio no marute wira wa urimi no marute wira wa kuhe andu itu especially ukabi mai ma ng'ombe ciao you know it would be so useful for the entire region no ishejie
hope ni makwara hoka professor kwero atia
ni no kungwira ndu muthe ngwiciria ni ngorumio
muthe gutire
giteru muthe ngwambiria kuhurwo thinacara no akekwega ke jokeria ngatho Media Max ni ku invite guku joke ndikigeithie eroreria o andu mari ni tugene ngatho kunyitanira na inyui wagatatu jo congratulate muthuri ugwitwo Peter Mwangi wa Njuguna kuria ni atwikire no mutongori wa athuri othe kuria Murang'a kuri muthenya wa Thursday cio ndirona no uhoro ukiri mwega na njira icio na maundu maingi mahanikite over the weekend maundu maingi muno no ngwiciria rokere munene gutokire kwariririo muthe over the weekend so the weekend you know what turakiritwo kuri na mother of all demos na tondu gwiciria ya kihuna or whatever what happened tukiaria uguo tukiuge weekend ikirakiri njega uguo wana mwathia gweta tiri kindu kiega tabura omuthe ngomete takana kari kaundu bure guthuthagira kaigua wega na igakuhe mwihoko indo takiu bure ni ateithia muno na njira ya gucokia mwihoko na gutwika ya ira Sunday o haria miario ire rokeire gwiciria hari handu ngai ararakarite ni andu mang'ethanire tondu akimerekereria ati yo hindi andu na makirekereria miario ya iranene muno
na iwe ukimekia makindu
yes umenye muthenya urari ukimekia makindu you know oro cio ndakire
mwe horo mwega muno
very good
ena andu marauga heno rathi urokire na macuthiriria marona torahutia professor Kagwanja koguo
ndia atiriri mundu gwitwo Muthari akorirwo akireithia akirwo uri arerwo mundu gwitwo Daudi akorirwo na tugondu twa ithe kuria weru-ini akireithia uteti niguo ukora mundu ti mundu ukora uteti no tukirite no twi atungatiria Ngai o haria ngienda gutuikia tukora turagete
kabisa. Thank you. No wega ni mweka
ndurajuri oro wa weekend yako
rari mwena uriku
weekend ino kiumia ndena mwena wa Gatanga kuria kwa kuria umite ni kuitanga ni ku try na mundu gwitwo Kang'ata ni professor ni akona thina nake no atikithia Kang'ata governor wake ri ni try nake na rangi kindu kimwe gitagwo ni kurikana hindi ya campaign ya gweta muno minimum guarantee returns na andu mati understandaga ona ni understandaga uria roiga tondigano no minyonyo no program ni aragirie riu Sunday ya ira ya iria na maembe na direciria is a model egirumirwo wega I think no iteithia andu to ni market leakage ya murimi na ndore mara process kana aria mareka biashara hiyo agakorwo ni ara create a system na nigetha ku encourage ri akahe arimi subsidy kawaida subsidy hearagwo general no yake is very specific akoiga riu iria ri wendia ri uko subsidy ya ciringi 3 na thumuni which means bei iria maiguanire na dairy ri ni guarantee to the farmer woni kuga atiriri akorwo tuge for argument's sake iria kwi dairy ni ciringi 20 ciringi cio 20 iguthie ci kwi murimi akaruta subsidy ya 3 shillings and 50 cents cia gukonsia operational purpose na cia everything nigetha murimi eke atia but hena riu gakona system ati ni aramenya no na wendia iria so iguthie kwi mundu ucio you understand what I mean itirahea no kiudutho the subsidy ya heteru ya maguta ikirehe thina so I think igithie na igiroro wega I think it can help the farmers because subsidies, you know, your Professor Igaga, America, they live on those subsidies. Ako ni maembe tene mu geigua arimia mwana ucio marendagia hinde maende makinyite heria hinde ona mayurite varari murimi arendagia ciringi 2 pa iembe na maembe beri ni kilo mauka ciringi cigana 5 riu athiite kaigua na iganda iria ira process na mara export makaigua ni ya bei ya ciringi 13 pa kilo whether the beginning or the end nigetha ikorwo is minimum guarantee murimi akigetha maembe make ni 16 bob icon ya kuingira those organization atwara 16 na akaruta 5 shillings per kilo nigetha go cover up operational issues cia collection center cia K I think is powerful dari kwenda igwa dake na muno
no professor tondu igwa ni ari thina na kigetha
ni arega no tiga gutenderio horo ko ni arega ari
kiria
Bururi ndete haro muno
ni kiria makoro mari haha kana ona marahurwo tigana nao riu Kang'ata murata wako muno na tutwaranite nake kahinda karaya to kahinda kaginya kahinda karaya na akijikire to maundu tuigana ona no riu kiria amine muteti wothe ri waikarira giti ukoragwo wetereire anything na uikaraga na maundu mari oreka na ni ugu criticize one andu na andu makuhe mawoni mao to nikio mari ho na nikio nawo makuhete giti kiriko gwiciria problem yakwa ikoretwo ya subsidize itanga no subsidize production na production yothe ni part of production for example kugura fertilizer ucio ti horo waku na ndungijira fertilizer ni rekire tondu ona kone kinyi 200,000 per kilo ya fertilizer as long as production chain na market linkage yo ni irateithia murimi it doesn't matter how much it costs at the base mundu intervenaga at the level of the market tondu ultimately market ni already determine wothe yakire katia urakuria riu guci hau no Kang'ata aragiukira tondu we ara subsidize market na radio na market and on that one mutigetania na mundu tondu murimi wothe arenda guarantee yake ya market atwa kamairia ni guthi street haria dairy na dairy yo ni kuoya na ni guaranteed so iyo guarantee niyo yagaga kuria gwitu maembe to ni ngurire kuria mwena wa Maragwa na Saba area icio which is the most productive mwena wigi maembe ndiwisha kuri kundu thini wa thi ungikona maembe mithemba mingi na mega gwiciria kindu ta 90% ya maembe macio mothe ni kura moraga tondu makuraga hindi imwe na gutire na market na gutire na storage systems no rugiye na guaranteed ya market na gucoka mothe ni mekuoyo then you will see transformation.
Sure. Thank you. Nwega muno makiria.
Ngogo tutirwaga na kangata.
Ne ogwenda gotheria nigetha.
No tikuga tutingikirwa tondu giko gaturwa ka mundu ni aukenda ro tutia ukirwa.
Ngo ndangikira.
No kahinda katikirire agitangatha ati ni ndirenda gavana.
Aya, thank you.
Ni gwiciria ni gutangatha.
No reke marute wira. Maembe ni nyendetie muno marago. Ndi magirite muno. Amagira. Matako maria magate.
Ndakumarira muti iguru.
Yena tugira thini wa maria marakuri magithie na mbere thini wa weekend ino iragithirira muthomakire tukumureka muthenya wa ira. No twa gucoka thutha muno no Saturday utiari kwega kuria gakamera no riu muthenya wa ira maundu ni marahorerire tatika tuigue uria president arakorirwo akiuga mena mutongoria ya mungethaniro.
I have carefully listened to the issues raised by my friend, the Honorable Raila Odinga. In times like this, it is not about who is right or who is wrong. Like Winston Churchill said, I dare say, and I quote, "Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak, but it is also what it takes to sit down and listen." I have always been ready to engage Kenyans of all walks of life, including elected and appointed leaders from across the political divide and the religious fraternity, on how to make our country better and prosperous. And in the last 6 months, I have talked to many religious leaders. I have talked to many elected leaders from across the political divide. My door still remains open for honest, objective, and sincere deliberations based on the rule of law and the Constitution. On the reconstitution of the future Electoral Commission, the selection panel that currently is in office is a creation of the law that was passed by the two chambers of Parliament in response to a court decision. The court clearly stated that one institution, and in this case, Parliament, cannot dominate the process of establishing an electoral commission at the expense of other institutions that have a role to play in the country's electoral process. However, considering the matters raised by our friends in the opposition, I suggest a bipartisan engagement in Parliament on the reconstitution of the IEBC panel within the parameters of the law and the Constitution. In any case, as a Democrat and guided by the Constitution, I, on the 9th of December 2022, sent a memorandum to the Speakers of the National Assembly and Senate requesting the purposive intervention on implementation of the 2/3 gender rule, entrenchment in the Constitution of the Constituency Development Fund, Senate oversight and national gender affirmative action funds, establishment of the position of the Leader of Opposition, and the improvement of parliamentary oversight of the executive.
We as Azimio la Umoja have resolved the following. 1. We acknowledge Mr. Ruto's olive branch for a dialogue on key issues raised by Azimio la Umoja. To us, this is a positive development. 2. We agree that a balanced parliamentary process, co-chaired by both sides and backed by experts from outside, should proceed. In our view, this committee must be composed with immediate effect with strict deadlines for resolving the crisis facing the country. 4. In accepting the call for dialogue, we ask that all arrests and prosecutions related to our demonstrations be stopped with immediate effect. In view of the foregoing, we stand down our demonstrations for Monday, that is tomorrow, April 3rd, 2023. But in doing so, we want to emphasize that the right to assemble, to demonstrate, petition, and to speak are ironclad as provided for in our Constitution. 7, therefore, we reserve our rights to call for demonstrations should this process not bear fruit. Should there be no meaningful engagement or response from Hon Ruto to our counter-offer, we resolve to resume our demonstrations.
Oya semeri atongoria ri muthenya wa ira President William Ruto na mutongoria mungithaniro kana wa Azimio Raila Odinga na ndeto iria irakorio githie na mbere muthenya wa ira muthuriti mwathi miari atongoria acio marieri no ameigua woni waku iguru riayo.
Maundu maiganona maroka wa mbere view ni gutuika ati ona andu makiaragia maundu ma kaide meruka whatever maundu ma matingithira andu matanging'ethanira and especially gukorwo position ciao mariririe na gucia haria harai na thina ni framework ya kwaraniriria na gucia mutongoria wa bururi oiga uguo ni aroigire magwika uguo within the constitution no gwendaga tutigakona maundu outside the constitution maundu ma gukorwo mundu ni aguka aheo wira thirikari ni utari define constitution maundu ma handshake itari constitution noguo onake ari address ire na ni wega nake uria nake munene wa mung'ethaniro mundu gwitwa Raila no akigua nake ni aragikiuga nditokwaria within the constitution koguo ni kiundu gi guteithia tondu andu mangeri within the constitution tondu constitution ithu toigire andu a Kenya na gikoro ithu toigire ri ndungituika he mundu guka kwaria miario outside urikane haria uhoro woimire gutangatha ati mundu gwitwo Raila ni ashindire githurano na Central Kenya ashindire na kura 2.6 million na agishinda na 8.3 na Ruto akiona 5.9 hau niho twajetie no ru ha tukinyite ni stepete down go karu Honorable Ruto President of the Republic of Kenya ni turenda kwaranira ni to solve maundu maya Ruto ara suggest meke parliamentary committee aterekirwo IPPG miaka mithiru which means ni makwari horo wa sheria iria cie bunge tondu sheria cia bunge no icenjio tariu uria kamiti yagirwo gucagurwo ya IBC na niguo mundu gwitwo Ruto araririirie muno IBC na ndagwe tondu ngi ni horo wa constitution IBC no macenjie sheria iria ciho nigetha i accommodate view imwe cia athaki a muvira riu no amenya riu ni Manchester City makiuga no mwaka macagura referee uria gutwarwo agikate agitongoria mivira ya marathaka na no sawa tondu riu tuitane inchi ya ajabu ni inchi ya ajabu kabisa gutiri uvururi wana tawitu riu haha no guo ri ni kuonania miario no ike atia no yariririo no uyu president aranyihirie maundu make ni arigie ni horo wa IBC eni gatha kwaririria horo wa githurano kiria gigakatia gigoka kiundu kiria ndironire kia makia muno ni gutuika andu mararunganaga ni undu wa bei ya irio no ndu na gwitwo ni mundu which means ni turoyagirwo ta andu akigu ni minyonyo turekagirwo na hatira na undu wa andu gwicirithia muno horo wa cost of living tondu na IPPG ni yagirwo gukorwo hi keririo undu ucio wa gukorwo wa irio no bururi andu no makamaraniria na ni wega muno tondu Azimio ni mara acceptire ona ukiaragiririo undu whichever one will be discussed ni mara acceptire with thirikari ucio ni undu uria wi bata muno mundu gwitwo akiumana hinda waigua rimwe ngiaria na hinya muingi muno ni gukorwo hagie mundu ukuga utire thirikari and yet ni agereire through process ya ku establish thirikari yo njeru guko gituika cerera ni makwariririo niwe kwariririo horo ucio